You trained a dog before, right? Like your dogs.
No.
You ever taught 'em, how to obey?
My stepmom has had like the shock collars for him. I mean, she only uses the little like the light setting. Don't knock anything over, knucklehead.
Yeah, when situations like this, yeah, he needs a little extra help. Good pump. Hey, so is this the first time you've been over here? So,
Yeah.
down there, those are my Bible study books. I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of Bibles there. The Calvinist Bible, Catholic, Jehovah Witness.
Does the Catholic Bible have the Apocrypha in it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was. Is that the one?
The Ethiopian Bible also like Ethiopian Baptist. Capone. Side.
Don't knock over that camera.
Yeah, dude, there's so many. It's so common to have the Apocrypha in the Bibles in Ethiopia and in a lot of parts of Africa, but in a lot of parts of Ethiopia that they were using that as one of the reasons why the Ark of the Covenant was still out there, and it was somewhere in Ethiopia. There's some tales, old Christian mythos about it. It's being stored there and hidden away, and that's one of the arguments for it. It's bonkers, right? That'd be crazy if they found that. Like in Indiana Jones.
Fucking relics and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still curious to see what they uncover out there, because aren't they still kind of they're still digging out the hey, stop walking by the camera, knucklehead. God damn it. He keeps bumping it. They're still digging out the Sphinx, right? They haven't fully 100% finished that, right? Because like when they first discovered it or whatever they were doing it, they had the head, right? And then like years later, they dug out the feet, right?
Yeah.
Are they done? Or are they still?
I have no idea.
Still progressing on that. I heard something about it, but I wasn't sure what's what. And he keeps knocking into that fucking thing. Chill. Lay down.
Oh, yeah. I don't, dude. I am not up to on Egyptology.
I'm not up on a lot of it, man.
Dude, like none of that. I'm actually not up on a lot of shit, man. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we could look that shit up. We got all kinds of tech around here.
Yeah.
Got a nice backdrop of
UFC shit. But bro, remember I told you I was a little upset because that one day I was going to a concert. I saw like a dog running around.
Oh yeah.
Boulder Highway or whatever, and I was like gonna stop, but I didn't. And then I think I saw a car stop, but I wasn't 100% sure. But I just felt bad ever since. You know what I'm saying? And then,
Yeah, you brought it up.
And then, literally, dude, yesterday, I was driving home from, what was it? Dinner. We went to dinner last night. And, saw this dog running around by that, Taco Bell by my apartment. So we stopped and, picked him up. Which is kind of cool. But, nothing was, open last night.
Oh, so you couldn't do anything with him, so you had to keep him
Yeah,
at
I
your
couldn't.
house?
I couldn't do anything with him, so I had to fucking keep him, you know, at my house, which is fine. I mean, it's just I have other dogs, so my other two don't like big dogs, so it was just kind of rough having to stay with that dog in the room pretty much the whole time, the whole separation, and all that. But it's cool, man. We got her. I took her back to the Animal Foundation, found out she's chipped, so they knew her name, everything, Momo.
Address, owners, phone
I
number.
believe, yeah, then, because I think she came from the Animal Foundation. That's where she was chipped generally, so I think that's where she was adopted. So I
Okay.
took her pretty much back to where she was adopted. So they have all the info
Huh,
on all that
great.
stuff. So at least she got taken back in and all that. And that's the best place in town, I think. The best, I think.
Is it a no-kill shelter?
Yeah, it's it's the Animal Foundation out there on Mojave.
Oh, okay.
But I believe it's one of the best adoption agencies out there. If not the best. But
Huh.
so it's in good hands, you know. It was cool. It was a loving dog and all that, man.
That's
Just-
dope.
it was even rough giving it up.
Oh, did you get?
I almost
did. You get
did.
feels?
I did. You know when the tears come up and then you kind of you sock yourself so it like the tear kind of peeks out and then drops back down inside. That happened.
Now you just gotta start thinking of other stuff real fast.
I did. I was like, bro, I just met this dog yesterday and I'm already kind of sad that because it didn't want to go, you know. So it kind of
I got attached to you too.
a little bit. Yeah.
I was like, hey man, you're
Fuck.
cool. You're cool. What you got?
Mike, God damn it.
Where was that? Sucked, and now you're gonna.
Yeah,
I thought we were connected.
it was cool. But it's alright. Hopefully, be back in a good home.
Hey, so when CJ's mom stayed here, she had herself a little wiener dog Chihuahua mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wiener dog Chihuahua mix. That will. Well, I mean, they're both small, so I could see
Yeah, but one is long and the other's shaky.
that. Long, shaky body.
Yeah. That's pretty much what. But with big ears, so they kind of look similar.
Mhm.
And the dog had the wiener dog markings, so they had similar markings.
Hmm.
They were similar colors, only he was darker. His black was darker, and his brown was darker. But there were similar markings, man, and had big ears that stuck up. Oh. Boom. Oh. Yeah, it took about a week to get it to where Capone didn't want to eat them. He wanted to eat them like immediately. It took about a week, and then I mean, she stayed here for a while. After that, it was cool, man. I think he missed him. I think he needs a friend.
Where are you working at?
Hey, no.
Where are you working at right now?
We're doing the mock-up
For
for Aria.
Aria. Remodel?
Yeah, I believe so.
A big one?
I don't ask questions, man.
Matt Fountain
I don't
Blue.
ask questions. I tell you what, though, this stuff is brittle. It just falls apart, man. Oh my god, it feels like chalk. It's like you're cutting.
So they're not
wet crackers, bro.
We better look into that for breakage and shit, right? Gotta have like a.
Hey, can you bleep out crackers when you
Why?
I don't know, it'd be funny. Would that be funny if you bleeped out crackers?
But then we would never know what the word is because we just keep leaving it out.
Yeah.
But the whole time it was fucking crackers. I'll try, but now you just put some extra work on me, you son of a bitch. Because now the joke, to make it a good joke, I have to follow through with it. Fuck. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. But but yeah, dude. No, it's good. I'm at Fountain Blue now, so I'm getting more of that routine vibe again.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's already got me like back on track. I swear to God, I probably lost 10 pounds, at least 10 pounds this week. And yeah,
nice.
dude, just from getting back in fucking the swing of things and just keeping to my routine and my intermediate fasting I'm doing. Intermediate.
I know what you mean. We're there.
And that, dude, and just all how far you gotta walk, from the job site. And I've been chopping mud for the past like 2.5 weeks.
Wearing your dust mask? I know it's a dumb question, but are there ever really any dumb questions?
No, I mean I should, but it's the comfort level for me when I'm trying to chop mud. Dude, we felt good. Me and Tracy, we did by ourselves 176 bags.
Oh, nice.
One day,
nice.
just chopping. Set up 4 wheelbarrows. We just kept going all day. Boom, 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 boom. But I like that, bro, because it makes me. I feel like I'm working out, so that's how I look at it. I always love floating.
Yeah.
I love that whole part of it. I don't like the whole tent idea and dying in there, but other than that, the chopping, I dig that.
Hey, with that air scrubber in there and a vacuum, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The air scrubber, with blowing all that air out, circulating that shit.
I feel like those things don't even work that good, dude.
But yeah, that's why you also gotta have the vacuum.
Yeah.
The vacuum right above the mixer.
Fucking interesting floating shit we're talking about. No, but I'm just talking about that because that's the funk I've been in like this past year, man. It's been not great.
I'm going back to the gym Monday after work, my first day.
Felt good, man.
I gotta start. I gotta just fucking start, man.
I have that body type, endomorph, or whatever the fuck it is, that loses fat quick, loses muscle quick, but also gains fat quick and gains muscle quick. I'm one of those body types. Like if I just say fuck it and start eating, I get fat in 3 weeks. A week, actually. Give me a weekend and you will see me fatter by Monday. Like that. But also, give me a week and I'll look like I have a fucking 8-pack.
Alright, Mac.
It's weird. No, it's just weird. Okay, I'm going a little far with the 8-pack, but you know what I mean. I can shred up in a week. Like,
okay.
At least 10 to 15. I could do 15 pounds. I could do 15 pounds in a week, not just water weight.
Okay, is that because you learned that when you were boxing?
No. If I would have known this in boxing, I might have progressed better.
Oh.
Instead of fighting heavyweight like a dumbass, I was.
That
was
not smart.
thinking I was just gonna be Rocky versus the Russian and win at the end of it. Thinking
that's
that
a
shit.
movie.
Oh yeah, but I didn't realize that back then. Just like motherfuckers who watch movies think that shit's real, anyways, in general, and do dumb shit.
Then they learn to box without
I thought I could box and not have to move my head.
Yeah.
I thought that was possible.
It's not how many times you get hit.
But
how many times you get up.
No, how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Yeah,
how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Really? And you never heard of stick and move?
Rocky 3.
You never heard of float like
Rocky
a butterfly?
3.
Did he stick and move?
Rocky 3, yeah, when he fought Mr. T.
Okay.
Remember? What happened? He got his ass whooped. Remember the first one?
Oh yeah.
Remember? All juiced up fucking Mr. T. And then
Then he killed his coach.
pushed him and he had a fucking heart attack. And then Apollo comes back and he's like, we need to take you back to the streets. Remember, he takes him back to the street gym. You need that eye of the tiger. That's where the eye of the tiger came from. And he brought Rocky back to the fucking slums, and he had that kind of I don't want to lazy mentality and all that until he got kind of inspired. But Apollo took him to that street gym where he was showing all the cats in the gym had that eye of the tiger, all those. And he just started training him. And that's when you saw him at that last fight. He was all shredded up because he was taking Winstrol or some shit. And but he was all shredded up and all olive oiled up. But that was the one where, remember the first 2-3 rounds, every fucking swing that Mr. T was throwing, fucking Rocky was dodging. So it was the first movie you saw Rocky not get hit for a whole round almost.
I don't remember that.
It's fucking great, bro. Rocky 3 and Rocky 4, well, I like them all. Well, besides after 5.
Yeah, no.
But I don't like the new ones.
I haven't watched them.
Creeds, I don't really like
I haven't watched them.
They're not great. Like the last one with Drago's son and shit is just it doesn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? Drago versus Rocky worked for me. That was cool. It was the America versus Russia shit.
So why does it matter that their kids don't like each other? That was during the Cold War. There was a reason. I guess if you made it now, you could repeat it because there's reason to now.
I think it's just the feel of the movie. I don't know. The directing.
It just came out too soon.
I don't know.
When did it come out? 16? Creed?
2016?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
The one where him versus Ivan Drago's kid.
Creed 2. Just a couple years ago, I think. 2016ish probably.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So, if it had come out a couple months ago, it would make a lot more sense. Because then you would have America versus Russia again. But now to have America versus Russia,
it was just
kids.
it was just, it was just Michael B. Jordan is Apollo's son.
And this kid is that person's son.
Is that dude's son. But it didn't, the vibe didn't. When you saw...
No, it's a stupid thing to...
Yeah, but when you saw fucking Drago enter the stage, it looked like Terminator walking on the stage. It was this towering fucking...
Monsters of fucking world beater.
Fucking, what's that dude from Street Fighter? Guile or whatever the fuck his hair, I don't know, that hair he has was perfect. He's built like fucking an upside down triangle, and then fucking his legs look like tree stumps, and then it just, he looked like an unbeatable fucking thing, and then an unbeatable entity. And but I don't know, I love that fucking movie. I love them all actually, but them Rocky movies, like I said, I used to watch those over and over and over and over again.
I can't get behind Creed.
I can't either. I can get behind Apollo Creed, but I can't get behind the new one. After 5, Rocky Balboa was cool. I just didn't like the opponent. I didn't like Tarver. I didn't think Tarver wasn't a very believable, even though he was good, I guess.
I couldn't get into that either.
He wasn't. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I couldn't get into Balboa.
Yeah, Rocky 5. Everyone hates it, but I still dug it because that was believable. You fucking, the guy who controls your money, fucking pretty much took off with it, did shady deals, and now you lost all your cash, and now you got hit too much, and now you're fucked.
Yeah, okay.
So that was a cool situation because he had to actually move back to his own neighborhood because he couldn't fight anymore. So he lost his license, and then he had to. I don't know if he lost his license, but Adrian made him. Well, they both decided that, okay, that's the last fight because he defeated Drago, so he wasn't gonna do it anymore. But then after all that shit happened, realized all his money's gone. But then he couldn't get a license because he had brain damage. That's when the brain damage started.
Yeah, the flashes and all that.
And that's when Tommy Gunn comes into the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he trains him and obviously betrays him at the end. And then a badass rap fucking street fight at the end that was very unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, hold on. No, hold on. Here's the thing, though. Okay, there was a fight on the Ultimate Fighter. I got the season over there, right? And even the other fighters that was there watching the fight in the house, it was in the house. It was in like the patio, and they're like, there's a comment. A couple of them said it at the time where they're like, "This is the most technical street fight I've ever seen," and it was just like that shit. Oh. So after actually seeing something like that in real life,
Well, I mean, Rocky was giving the dude fucking stomach punches, and the fool was like lifting off his feet into the fence every time.
I know. So
like,
that's like if Rambo was a boxer. That's what you get.
I mean, he was Rambo, so it does make sense. But I mean, I don't know. To be honest with you, though, those movies did make an impact on me, a big impact, because, like I said, it taught me how to jump rope. You know, we talked about that before and all that. And they're kind of hard to watch nowadays because I don't box anymore. So
once I started,
it fucks with my head a little bit.
Once I started boxing, I couldn't watch Rocky anymore.
Oh yeah, because you can see, but it's just the vibe of the, you know, the.
I can't get to
the underdog thing is dope.
Oh, I know.
I've wanted to make,
story.
you know, I've kind of thought about, this is going to sound dumb as fuck. Not like a Rocky, well, I guess it would kind of in a way be a Rocky ripoff, but kind of like a movie kind of thing.
Okay,
like dudes fucking.
Hey, because there's all kinds of movies that people that like make and put them on YouTube.
Like make it kind of independent looking in a way, but no, what it is
definitely look independent.
Or like, you know, like The Wrestler, you know, like the way The Wrestler's shot.
Yeah.
That kind of filmography, whatever the fucking word is, that kind of directing, you know, and all that shit. But it's a dude. Watch, it's probably just gonna sound just like Rocky, but a dude who used to box, right? And then he chose the wrong path, right? Pretty much my story almost. Besides the end of it, because the end of it never happened. but he chose wrong path, fucked up. He was maybe good back in the day, or maybe even reached professional at a time. But then all this shit, all his like drug habits or whatever got in the way, blah blah blah. But he's got all his shit together. I don't know like the 100% storyline, but I'm just saying like the outline of it. Gets his shit together, blah 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 blah. A Jake Paul situation comes on the fucking scene, kind of character, you know, and there happens to be, you know, the dude's with his friends or whatever, and there happens to be some sort of, I don't know, either post, or maybe like say, hey, maybe the dude works security, right? Like the main character, right? The guy who fucked up and now he's just like bouncing or something, right? The Jake Paul so-called character is like at a club, right? The same club that this ex-boxer dude used to work at, right? Or this ex-boxer works at. So something happens, something goes down, the dude's like causing a fucking havoc. It's an accident, but in a way, like as shit's going down, that old dude like socks him or something. Like there's a photo clip of the ex-boxer with a stance and a punch on that Jake Paul so-called character, and causes a havoc like storm on social media or something, and causes this like roar or rage, and then ends up making this so-called Cinderella fight gonna happen, right? Okay. But the dude's been out of it, you know. It's been out of the game for so long. He hasn't even really thought about boxing much. I mean, he thinks about it, but he he knows it's like not in his cards anymore to do it, right? But then this situation happens, so then ends up getting called out. They'll be like, fine, well, if you want to show that this fool is just a nobody, I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna fucking destroy this fool first round, just knock this fool out real quick. That's the Jake Paul character, right? So that's when that shit comes in. Then like, so that's when people start kind of showing up to the main character, right? Like maybe like a ex Mike Tyson type-ish character or something like that, and then gets this full like a whole training fucking thing going, boom, 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 to get prepared, takes the fight, blah, 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 boom, 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 there's a fight at the end. Boom, boom, movie. Who knows how it ends, but that's the movie. Boom, right there. Okay. Bits and pieces, and, all the shit in the middle work, figure that shit out. But, that's the outline, I guess.
Huh.
I hope that wasn't the most boring fucking explanation of a fucking movie.
I don't know. I was picturing you, but I was picturing where you were explaining it. It ended up to be really cartoony, and it was the version of you from that photo where you were like posing like that. Because normally you have something.
When I was fat.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so that was the version of you that was like doing all the acting, everything you were saying when you were like he was boxing.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I thought about it, bro, because I do like I am interested in trying to make some sort of either short film or something like that, because I've who's always inspired me is Kevin Smith, like his first Clerks movie,
Okay.
how independent as fuck he made that, and I'm sure it was super low budget, and just how you can make something that's pretty cool with almost nothing.
It was vibing.
It was vibing.
You were saying
It's
like
a whole
how you
vibe
say
and
it's
shit.
vibing.
Just
Yeah.
like the movie The Wrestler. I feel
haven't
like
seen it.
it's got
Call from Bok Bok.
CJ's mom.
on the podcast. Oh, hey, you're on the podcast.
Kaboom.
Yeah, I don't know. I always thought it'd be cool to.
So do it.
Yeah, I'm lazy. I got a lot of other shit. I'm trying to get back into working out.
Yeah, but
that's part of it. And I'm gonna play the character and direct it.
Yeah. Don't you always say though you gotta fucking you're supposed to push those people, like you're supposed to push your friends, right? Give them that. Sometimes people just need a little bit of encouragement. You push them and they fucking get shit going.
Just need to write it. But then my vocabulary is terrible, so trying to write shit out is like.
No. You don't really need to do any of that.
Right. You gotta write the script out.
No, dude. All you need is just a what's that? Where it's got the little boxes, and it plays out the different ideas, the concepts, and it's a storyboard. You just need a storyboard.
Yeah, storyboard. Yeah.
That's it, and then you ad lib. All right, the rest, man.
I think it would be kind of cool, but the only problem is that it sounds kind of almost exactly like Rocky. That's a problem. Like, it's a Rocky movie, pretty much.
Hey, do like it. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they do
the Thunder Gun Express,
yeah.
Lethal Weapon.
You do the same shit but with Rocky.
Yeah. Who knows, bro? Who knows? Who fucking knows? Maybe he sees it like, this is dope as fuck. And he wants to produce it. I don't know. Who knows?
Who's gonna play Apollo Creed?
Not Apollo Creed.
He's gonna have to be a white guy.
No, it'd be like.
He's gonna have to be a white guy, like in It's Always Sunny.
I would think like a Tyson character, like that kind of a. No, man, I don't know. Someone who's like old. I don't know. It had to be like an old timer, but a killer. Like, in the game.
Like the old
guy
guy
the Tyson
from,
style back in the game, bro. Because obviously the kid's going to be almost pretty much out of his league.
Yeah.
Like
the old guy from...
he's going to need an intense style to win.
Nah, you got to put him in a different element. What was that movie where the old dude, and it got into that bare knuckle boxing match with that one kid, and every time the kid would jab at him, he'd headbutt the jab, and he busted his hands.
It was a movie?
Yeah, it was a movie. I think it had Cuba Gooding Jr. in it too.
Where he was a boxer?
Yeah. In like New York or Bronx, Philly, someplace like that.
You think I would know this?
Yeah. Yeah, it was older though. early 90s.
I remember Cinderella Man.
No, before that.
Remember... Did you see the one with...
It's like an HBO movie.
Did you see the one with Jake Gyllenhaal?
I did not.
I don't think I saw the whole thing either.
You know what? Dude, I haven't seen the new Tyson movie. No.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that though, because Jamie Foxx is supposed to be playing like a dope ass Mike Tyson. It's already official. There's already pictures of him jacked. Like he's already talked about it. Jamie Foxx is gonna be. I even heard it from Joe Rogan. Jamie Foxx is gonna be playing. I think it's a movie, Mike Tyson, and he already does impressions of Mike Tyson as a joke.
Right. He's been for a long time.
So he's gonna be playing Tyson, bro, in a good movie.
How the hell is he gonna? He's gotta put on like 30 pounds.
He's already been showing pictures of him being jacked, but you know how movie magic works.
Is it synthol?
Are
they just pumping him up?
They're just pumping him with horse tranquilizers and shit.
No, synthol is the oil right like they do with the big old biceps.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Nah, that fool's he's a worker, man. He can do it. I'm sure he's on juice, and eating like a fucking savage, He's probably lifting like a knuckle. Well, they are. They fucking are, dude.
Is that why they say that?
I don't know. You can't, dude. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't take a lot. It's not like you have to be on crazy cycles, dude. You don't. A little bit of testosterone and shit, you're good to go. Just a little bump, you fucking could get jacked, dude.
Right.
It doesn't take much.
And it's more common than I thought.
Mm-hmm. But you just check
it was like the number one fucking narcotic.
Bro, and then all these actors, they have... Dude, you're rich. You got personal doctors, top of the line, know how to get you at your peak. You got a personal chef, a fucking, so you wake up, your whole life is planned for you. You got your cycle, you got trainers, all this shit. Dude, I mean, you're gonna get fucking stacked. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're training for a role and that's all you're doing. You're pretty much method acting your role, like working out or whatever. You're like, oh, for this next 6 months, I'm not doing shit. And actors could do that. So, for this next 6 months, I'm shutting out the world. You know what I'm saying? And then you add personal training, personal nutrition, drugs, not drugs, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Steroids, fucking everything else.
Yeah.
Performance enhancing.
Anything
your blood's getting tested all the time. Every level of everything's getting tested all the time. Your macros are on point. You got one of the best chefs for fucking, how can you not, not everyone could do that. But if you did have that, it's a little bit easier to get stacked.
Right.
Imagine if all you had to do every day is wake up and work out. And that's your day.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to get to a form, That'd be dope. It's hard when you had a job. Not saying that's an excuse, but I'm just saying when,
Yo, if right now where I'm at, my headspace, if I had the time, instead of doing something, some kind of accomplishment, I would probably be like, I'd be VRing right now. Yeah, I'd be VRing right now if you weren't here. Huh.
No, it's cool. Have you checked
that's
out?
That's not cool, man. That's fucking lame.
I need to get that fucking headband though. Have you tried Horizon Worlds?
I don't think so.
Well, it's just the Facebook fucking. It's just the app where your avatar, just like how you were chilling with me in the fucking in my living room.
Yeah.
But you go in these worlds together. And it's just all these different worlds that people build. You can build your own. It takes time, but you can fucking. You can build your own worlds and shit, dude.
Bro, you can watch Netflix together, and you can go to like a movie theater, or you can have like how you can pick your own home at the thing. Yeah, you can do that for like Netflix.
Imagine if we figure out how to record it good, and then we do a little podcast in the metaverse, dude. Like chilling in some weird space and capture all this shit. Like that moment when you hopped into my my living room, and I didn't expect it, and I was busting up laughing,
Yeah.
like, and we just went through that whole thing. That would have been funny if we could have captured that, you know. But
did you see? Did
I
you
just
see
need to
the
know.
first?
I don't know how to record that shit yet.
You know, I can't. I can show you.
Mm.
Hey, did you see the first metaverse boxing match?
No.
No, DC Cormier was one of the people there. It was supposed to be between Khabib and Max Holloway.
And I did in that Horizon Worlds though. I guess he's laying down by me.
Yeah,
That's cool.
as long as he's not fucking with you, he's
No,
alright.
no, that's cool though. That's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
I guess Post Malone had a little concert or something just for, I think it was just for the Oculus. So in Horizon Worlds, you go in and then you go through one of the portals and it's like a theater, and it's like you look over, dude, and it's like this just giant fucking life-size, or not life-size, just giant Post Malone doing a concert and shit. It's great.
Yeah.
They filmed it just so it's like massive and huge, and you see all the other people in the theater looking around. It's kind of cool.
Huh.
So they're doing shit like that, where little events where you can go with your avatar and hang out and watch them, just like the concert. So they're starting to do that already.
Can you move around the area
Yeah.
there? Okay, so it's like a
So you can
there's-
choose your vantage point.
So there's a
Vantage
there's a
point.
game. There's a free game, where like it's zero gravity, and you have to shoot this disc through this thing. But you meet in a lobby.
Oh, I know what that is. That's like that.
It's a free game with Oculus.
Yeah, you float through. There's little. It's like a Tron soccer in
Yeah.
the air game.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. It's actually considered a good game. Yeah.
I like it. It's fun. But they have that lobby there, right? That's kind of similar. So they got VR bars, and then they got the VR parties. That's how I got to your house. But then you could do one for Netflix, and you could pick if you're going to sit in a theater. You could pick if you're going to sit in someone's house and have a big screen TV,
should try
right?
that.
Yeah, if you're going to have it projected onto the front of a building or something, you can do all that shit, man. It's kind of dope.
You should try that shit. That's cool.
Yeah. Have you been to? I did Anne Frank's house. I did a VR tour of Anne Frank's house.
No, I don't know if I want to go there.
Why not?
Seems kind of dark.
Yeah, but people take tours there all the time.
I guess. I mean, I
You know how
guess
much I learned by being there? I got to see it. You get to interact with all the shit there, man. They give you a fucking little trivia on everything. You get to see where they were hiding at. Have you seen what it looked like where they were hiding at?
I mean, I remember reading the book and all that shit in school and
I
seeing
bet.
pictures.
Did you see where she had
Saw
to sleep at?
pictures, yeah. You know, and,
Okay.
sneaker shit and all that. I remember all that.
I was in the whole house, room by room.
That's pretty cool. Did
It's
Nazis
fucking kinda
chasing
dope,
and
man.
shit.
Dude, it was free too. It's free.
Do they got like Titanic sinking?
Oh, I
You can
haven't
do
looked.
that.
I've
There's
been,
a fucked up one I saw. It's not good quality. It's not really great, but it's a 9/11 one where it's like a jumper one. It's
like
fucked
valleys.
up, dude. Like, yeah, it's. I don't even know why they allowed it, but pretty much you're just in the tower when the fire's happening. There's nowhere to go, so you're seeing someone jump, and then you can choose to jump. That's it, pretty much.
That's
Like, dude, like you're all that time to make a game. That's what you make. Titanic, I can see that's different, but
yeah, because all the people that went through that are dead. That's why. You're basically giving the too soon argument.
touche. But I just feel like I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
That shit was in our lifetime, man.
All
that
right.
should be
Yeah, but I
history.
guess
That
that
should be
I
history.
guess it doesn't matter, right?
It does.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I guess it doesn't mean like, oh, just because they're dead, it's okay to.
Dude, I don't feel any heartbreak from when I talk about how Genghis Khan,
That's crazy.
3/4 of the planet.
Didn't they say like there's a step like walking on people, right, or something, or just stacks of bodies?
Yeah.
Didn't they like he fucked up? Didn't he like change the carbon footprint or something? Like some weird fact like he killed so many people that he changed something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he did it without. So Rome did it. Rome did the same shit, but that was because they made roads.
Dude, I want to
Right.
get back into Rome.
Huh?
I want to dive into Rome too, bro.
Oh, dude, and I just gave Nick my personal
Why?
Greek
Why?
interlinear
What? Oh.
for Christmas
Oh, okay. Who?
for Nick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interlinear. That's the one that I got, right? That thing, the blue one, or no? What is that?
No,
one?
so see my blue one. That's just the Old Testament.
See, I had that same Strong's. That's the one that
The Strong's
Masa
Concordance?
has. That I let him use.
The Strong's Concordance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that too, but I let Masa borrow it
Oh, good.
because he said he was doing Bible studies with something. I was like, you can borrow it. It's cool. Get some use out of it.
Oh, you heard that?
Yep, hearing your son watching South Park down there. Funny. But yeah, dude. Yeah, Rome. Just because I think we could learn a lot from that. And Egypt too. Just well, dude, like,
Okay, so check it out.
need to get back on the. We need to figure out timelines, bro. That's the thing is that we need to start Pepe Sylvia shit. Because there's just too much knowledge or too many things to think about, so your brain starts to push out other things, you know? I don't know if that's making sense, but your room only has so much space for knowledge, bro. So once you learn things you want to remember, you start pushing out shit that's not as important. I think. Don't quote me on that. Oh, dope. Oh, sick. Where'd you get this? The Iliad and the Odyssey.
Yeah, they're normally 2 books. So that's ancient Greek mythology. You know.
Holy shit.
You.
How much was this?
So
$1,000?
it was originally written as a poem. The motherfucker was like, I don't know how many tens of thousands of words long poem written in rock. All right. They're 2 separate ones, right? The Iliad is one, and the Odyssey is the other. They attribute it to Homer, but they're not exactly sure. But that is to Greek mythology as the Bible is to Christianity.
I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
So
The people that wrote that were the great grandparents, like the ancestors, not literally, but they were the people that lived and did that shit were the same people, class of people in the same area that wrote the New Testament, and all the New Testament.
Yeah,
They were
this
written by
is
the same
sick,
class
bro.
of people in the same area.
this is sick as fuck. Hey, so which period would you say that this was like how you said? Which period?
Oh, that's oh man, what is it? 240 to
So this is like
320
so,
BC.
so this is like talks about
Look that up.
how much is this motherfucker? I'm about to Amazon Prime it right now. It's pretty much a Bible, but like a
Greek, yeah.
they're
For Greek mythology. That would be like
like fucking God of War.
Hey, but here's the thing. You'll be reading that, and it'll read just like the New Testament.
Who's Jesus? What is it?
So,
Oh, where you left off?
No, I was probably marking something.
It's weird because it's written out like a book.
Yeah. Yeah, they wrote it like a book.
Which
Yeah,
is,
so hold on, let me see.
I guess weird compared to the book.
Let me see what I got marked there. It might be...
Huh. Crazy, man.
Oh, no. I thought this was it. That's not the spot.
Put your mic back to your face.
I thought I had it. I thought I had it saved, but I guess not. Oh, was that it?
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. You eat my burger, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I didn't know you were at it.
Just, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, man. This wasn't it. Okay,
I'm just
never
trying.
mind. Yeah,
See,
here.
this
So
is
you gotta
why-
check that out? Here.
This is why I want.
Here.
Because this is how my brain works. I can't piece it all together. So
Okay, hold on.
it's like that's why I want to look at it. What is this?
That's a good one.
Pluto.
Plato.
Oh, Pluto. Pluto. If our world and Homer's, the fuck's Homer?
Homer's the Iliad and the Odyssey. You just read that.
Oh. If our world and Homer's are no longer the same, that is largely because of Plato, and perhaps most of all because of Plato's most famous book, The Republic. This work, Plato.
Yeah, he
So-
was a student of Socrates. If you're gonna know about Rome, you gotta know about Greece.
There's just so much work to do. So much knowledge.
Yeah.
I need a bigger brain.
No, you just need to read it.
Where do we fucking start?
Everywhere. And no
Need to read this one.
Audio
Huh?
book it, man.
Oh, fucking audiobook.com or whatever the fuck it's called, right? Yeah, well, fuck, I need something else to pay fucking $30 a month for or whatever it
Well,
is.
then just read it.
Before I know it, I can have a $500 a month for streaming services. That's pretty cool. No, but is this the one that talks about like Zeus and shit? And all that kind of craziness?
Go ahead. Yeah, the Iliad and the Odyssey, because Achilles was half god. He was half god because his mom got knocked up by a god.
Well, oh, that's kind of funny because that's kind of similar to like fallen angels fucking women on Earth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
In
He
a way.
created the race of giants.
The Nephilim,
Yeah, the Nephilim.
right? Race of giants. Necrophilias, the necrophilias.
What were you asking when?
Bro, would you do me a humongous, gigantic favor?
You're high. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'm always high. Can you bring me some beers? Multiple, please. You liquid death son of a bitch. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I know. I'm gonna get to it eventually.
What kind do you want? A yellow or Corona?
A Corona.
2 or 3.
Tres.
Got it.
Tres Coronas, please. You know,
yeah,
so I don't have to get up. See, this is why. See, look, bro, this would be dope. You see that TV you got right there that's fucking too big? That one?
It's not too big. That is.
But
Better than gray size TV. It's not too big.
no, I know it's just because I'm jealous because I don't have it.
I know.
But
You should be jealous.
that's what we need. Don't worry about it, bro. Just do your thing. You ain't affecting shit.
That's so funny.
I
Late 8th century BC.
what?
8th century BC.
So this is what I'm trying to figure out, bro. Is the BC? What is the BC? Because I'm hearing it's not before Christ. It is
No,
before
it's
Christ.
before
What the
the Common
fuck does it
Era.
mean? The Common Era.
Before
So
the Common
so
Era.
what the fuck does that mean then?
Yeah, what
Because in Latin, the term for before the Common Era is abbreviated BC.
Jesus Christ. Let me go back to school. Yeah, so if we could figure out how to have a world map that is editable, and then we can have it on the fucking, or on a file,
Yeah.
blank. Or at least, well, I'll have the names of everywhere, but then blank. You can talk, dude.
Oh.
Get in, bro. Don't even worry about it. You're good, bro. It's fine. It's part of the element. No, it's good. No, you ain't interrupting shit. It's gonna be in it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, no, it's cool, bro. It's fine. The last one we did, I was surprised on how it turned out. So don't even worry about it. It's fine. It's all part of it. This is supposed to be just normal, anyways, and it's not supposed to be tight ass or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be fake. It's supposed to be what the fuck's going on.
That ain't even getting edited out.
Yeah, all that nonsense of me ranting right now, all that bullshit will probably be in there too. But back to the map. Editable that we could keep into a fucking file. Edible. I did say edible, huh?
I thought you said editable.
Editable.
Put an extra syllable in
Editable. But then say we could throw it up anywhere, just a file that we have on our phones that we share, and then boom, we can pop it up, enlarge it, make it small, but the whole world, and then we start adding our notes. So every time, like, say I'm like, oh, dope, bro, like, what about this? Like, well, wait a minute, let's pop up our fucking map, and then we start making our notes on it, and then, like I said, with the Pepe Sylvia shit, we're starting to see connections of,
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
That's what life in general, or just how shit went,
Yeah.
And I feel like
connecting a bunch of notes.
yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of knowledge, well, maybe just me, but there's a lot of shit I don't know about history in general, or just, the progression of the world.
Yeah.
And knowing more and more and continuing to figure it out, especially as far back as we can go. Start connecting shit and start to make our own.
Bro, there's so much out there to know.
I know, which is fine, which is perfect. So
There's so much history. Oh my god.
yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
But it puts everything in perspective when we're talking about a place. Because see, right now I can't really. It's hard for me to picture in my mind. Yeah, I know where it's at. Fucking, I know where it is in the world.
You couldn't find it on the globe there?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that as we're talking about it, when we do figure it out, it'd be nice to visually,
Yeah, you point right to it. Bam.
and then also see the notes that we've already made on our map about certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then just every time we're talking about a certain area, we just continue to add notes to it.
So
We're making our own encyclopedia almost.
And it's funny because there's a kind of version of exactly what you're talking about on the wall in that Oculus game, the Walking Dead game.
Yeah, in the bus, right?
Yeah.
Similar. Similar.
Right, only more pins.
Yeah, similar, but the whole world, and it's one where you can zoom out, see the whole map,
Yeah.
but then really zoom into a area of the map that shows all the names of all the areas.
So if you have that map, then you can zoom into kind of the map that's on the boat, and then when you go to the place, you can zoom into the map that you have on your thing, right?
Well, I guess not as technical, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like a Google file or
I was
something.
forcing that analogy so hard.
That's all good.
I like that game.
It's pretty good. I'm just surprised I beat it. I think it's one of the.
Did you beat the Aftershocks too?
Did I? I know I started. Did I?
Did you do the black light? To
When?
read the hidden fucking.
Yeah. I started it. But when does the second one come out? But does it come out only for PC VR and PlayStation VR
Dude,
first?
I hope it comes out.
Because that's what I heard. But I'm like, well,
Did
do
you
you-
try the Resident Evil one?
no. Did you put yours in developer mode yet?
No.
So watch a video on it, but there's videos to where you hook it up to your computer, you download this app on your computer or whatever, right? It's all part of the Oculus. It's just for developers, but you can get it on your shit. And pretty much this app, I guess, opens up settings for your Oculus that opens up the power of your Oculus. So greatly increases like the graphics of it, clears it up, all that shit. There's a video that shows you the comparison of the Oculus before and then with the developer options on. Also, I think it gives you access to this thing called App Lab, which is like free games and stuff like developers make and all kinds of stuff that you can have access to. And it's just something extra you can put on it. But I would just suggest watching it. I haven't done it yet, but there's a shit ton of videos on it because you've been able to do it for at least a year now, I think. So
Really?
Yeah. But,
dude, I didn't know there was so much that you had to that were added later. The pass through, all that shit. So I started using CJ's headgear so much. He wasn't really using it a whole lot. And so at first it was, I'll use it. He's not using it. And then it turned out that I was on it all the time. So I ended up buying him a new one. But then I had to create my own stuff for this one here. That's when I realized like a lot of the settings on his were new settings and weren't on when we first got it.
yeah, I think I still need to work on that a little bit on mine. Because I know there's still some stuff happening. Because I haven't been religious on it.
Thank you, CJ.
No, that's fine. I haven't been religious on it. But now that I'm starting to get more interested in it, especially with all this new shit with it being a little bit less seamless, a little bit more seamless, I guess, right? More seamless to be able to enter in, like with your avatars into, your friends' lobbies or whatever. That's kind of cool.
They need something for the feet.
Yeah, right now you're just a fucking a buoy, but but more chill spaces. I think it'd be cool if they have more just visually awesome chill spots with activities that you're literally just, you can't really hang out with your friend for the night, but you can in there.
There's a lot of those, right? Have you been checking any of those out?
Yeah, I've been checking like what do you mean?
All right, so we're not talking about just the experiences.
I know, like VR
the
chat
space
and all that
station
shit.
and all that. But there's interactive lobbies for all kinds of shit. They have them for doing like art. They got like book readings, right? And everybody gathers and again, they pick these backgrounds. It could be libraries from ancient Greek libraries, but all restored, looking, or like the large libraries down in the Vatican, right? Like that type of, like anywhere, like they have virtual reality walks, like they do archaeological digs like that. But they do them as like VR tours. So you got a bunch of people going down there, and it's a live fucking person giving it, but it's all in VR. But it's the environment is like video. It's not CGI. Right, like the one in the space station. The experience in the space station is like that's like an experience, but it's video.
Shit's crazy, man. That's gonna be the thing too. Is like as that shit progresses, you have to make sure you're staying up on your physical routine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you ever seen that movie Surrogates?
Yeah, I was just
with
thinking
Bruce
of that.
Willis?
Yeah.
And he come back, he looks all dope and good skin. He comes back, he's all frail and shit.
Wife's all scarred up.
Yeah, dude. That I think it's fine if you keep it, you know, a part of your routine, but you keep everything else, you know, balanced. You know.
Hey, so usually when I talk, when anybody talks about the Republic, it's usually there's a story in there that the movie The Matrix was kind of based off of a concept where these three people are in a cave. But when I read The Republic, that motherfucker used to think that there were people who were more human than human, like more human than other humans. The more you gave into your baser impulses, the less human you were, because not giving into those and being logical, the logical animal, the rational animal, was what separated man from the beast, right? And so the more that you engaged in that part of your persona, the less like an animal you were, right? You were more human than animal, but the more you gave into them, so party, not just like getting mad and wanting to fucking stab somebody or like being a war hero, but also like just all out debauchery, fucking art, right? Like if you were just hella into plays, all that shit, singing, you just fucking loved opera, like that was all you were just giving into your baser instinct, and so you were more of an animal than a human. Yeah.
I can see that. I feel like I'm seeing that nowadays in human behavior. You know, all the tribalism and fucking yeah. Just, how do I put it? I think when you always try to take the easy way out, it turns you more into an animal. Maybe, if that makes sense. Like,
No, you gotta explain that.
okay, like, so like how you just said, what separated us from the animals is you being more logic, or using logic, right? Not just like, oh, I don't like that person, I kill them, you know?
Yeah.
I kill you, and type, you know, animal mentality.
Nuanced thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, the weaker you are in the choices you make about discipline, maybe, like saying handling business, or helping someone when you should, or just where am I going with this? But you know, just things like,
I like where you're going.
but just those kind of things where you always choose the easier path or whatever, or choose you instead, you know, that it slowly forms your mind into an animalistic mind. Because I feel like an animalistic mind is a me mind, you know, because it's about survival.
Depends. There are animals that are that aren't solitary. They're social animals. Fucking wolves aren't like foxes. Foxes are solitary, right? They'll mate for life, and they'll stay with that one, or they'll mate with that one, but they won't stay. But they won't run in packs. They'll hunt. They'll be alone all the time, right? But horses, right? They run in big herds and big groups.
Dolphins,
Fish, insects, like so much shit does that, and they all work together. Piranhas, I mean, even piranhas, notorious killing machines, but they don't just eat each other. They don't just do whatever they want, right? They all conform. There's a conformity there. They're all fucking get in line. Now don't get a limp. Don't get a limp, because they'll fuck you up. But there's still a basic morality there.
I'm just really curious to see where we are in 20 years.
You know,
I guess I might be going somewhere with this, but I just...
Where do you think we'll be in 20 years?
I don't know, man.
Where do you think? Okay, worst case scenario. Say everything keeps going the way that it's going in the last couple of years, 8 years, 7 years, right? Where do you think we'll be in 20 years?
I just think we're gonna have a generation of people who don't know how to take care of themselves, bro. Like, without some sort of, like, we're slowly learning how not to take care of ourselves and relying on institutions and governments and things that are in place, you know, for safety and survival and food and knowledge.
Yeah.
And everything. Like, everything is becoming digital. Everything is becoming quick. You know, it's easy not to have to work hard for certain things. I feel like
That could, if it starts to collapse, we're so dependent on the machine that if it collapses, we're
the dumb
fucking done for.
dumb people are out fucking the smart people.
Yeah, idiocracy.
But this is my concern is that I've always said this, is that as the older generations die off, like, say you and me, our generation is now the oldest around. And it's us and then everything else below. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, dude? And I'm like, I literally feel like the only reason why things are still intact is because we still have some of the older generations around who kind of have like the old kind of way of thinking, you know?
So that's the fingernails that we're hanging on by. That's the thread, is the old guard. And once they are gone, you know, in the next 40 years,
because
when they're all gone, then all of these Gen Xers,
we're throwing out the old guard.
Yeah, that's
we're
what I
throwing
mean.
out the knowledge of the old guard. We're forgetting how this fucking world or how we got here was carved. We're forgetting the bloody, the messy. We're forgetting what it took to get to where we are.
Okay.
The only reason why we're allowed to even worry about any other situation is because we have made this safe place out of grittiness and murder and torture and death and sacrifice and strength and discipline. And it's the only reason why now we have people that are allowed to run around with their shit. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the savages before us. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much is what I'm saying, because that's what they would be considered.
Okay,
you know?
Here's the thing though. I don't think they're forgetting that, right? So here's the thing. All right, I think I see a misconnection here, where the sides aren't seeing eye to eye. Because I get exactly what you're saying, right? But I've heard the other side explain that exact phenomena, and like it's a pretty common talking point that they have with each other, right? And so the answer, they exactly understand that it was built like that, and it took all of that in that era to get us to our forefathers that got to that era, that took their great grandchildren to get to that era, to get to where we are now. And we don't want to stop here. This isn't the apex. We need to keep going. So now that we're done doing that, and now we're doing this. Now it's time to do the next thing. It's time to be even better. It's the next step, and it's a cultural shift in the same direction. It's not time to just fucking hang it up and stagnate. It's time to keep progressing, right? The idea is the utopia where everybody fucking isn't an asshole is where we want to get to, and we're not there yet, so we got to press forward. So that's their position, just in their ideology, so that they know about exactly that, and they're just trying to move past it.
I feel like we're breeding narcissists.
I think that too.
I think we are, because that's the focus, man, is how do you feel? How's your feeling? You know, we got to make sure your truth. Make sure every individual, it's all about the individual. We're slowly forgetting that it's not, what happened to it's not about you, man. What happened to that mentality? It's not about you. What happened to that? I always thought it's always supposed to be about thinking about the other, you know, but now it seems to be like me.
Okay.
Like me, how I feel, my feelings.
So, in every argument, there's a kernel of truth, right? So, what is the kernel of truth in that position? Because I agree with you. Everything is. It looks like with social media, everybody's become so self-centered. Everybody wants to have their voice, explain their story. You know, let their voice be heard and have their platform, right? And
Like,
access all that shit.
Like-
But there's still a kernel of truth to that position. That's why it's even being used. It's like the stereotype, right? Why stereotypes are a thing.
I think social media fucked everything up, bro.
Right, but what's the kernel of truth? Why is it that's a thing?
I don't know. I don't know what's got it in our minds. Because, like, there was this video of this, like, nurse, right? I guess she lost someone in surgery. So she takes the time to go set up the camera.
Okay.
And then walk a little bit away from the camera so it's a good shot. And then show her distraught for losing a patient. But, like, having a song behind it.
So fake.
A song with it. And, like, I lost someone today. Hands on the knees and the crying. You know, it's like,
that's a private moment, first of all.
What the fuck are we doing, man?
Dude, that's fucking...
What the fuck? Not only that, other personal shit. Deaths in families. You know, like, why does it have to be on social media? 75% of the people on your social media you don't fucking hang out with. And that's a good number. That I'm being generous. 75% of the people on your social media you aren't even in your fucking circle. How many of those people in your social media do you hang out with on a regular basis?
I haven't been hanging out with anybody.
And the minute someone dies or the minute something happens personal, it's social fucking media, the people that aren't even in your fucking life. Bring it to the people who are in your fucking circle. Stop posting shit, every fucking thing that goes wrong in your life on your fucking social media.
Hey, here's the thing though.
We're breeding fucking narcissists. It's all about my feelings and BetterHelp.com. And I'm fucking don't feel it good when this is in life the easiest time to fucking live.
Okay, so you're
You
absolutely
don't have to
right.
hunt for your fucking food. You got a fucking a roof over your fucking your head. You got a fucking bed that's comfortable as fuck, that you don't have wolves biting your balls off when in the middle of your sleep. You don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about fucking Indians coming into your fucking camp and slicing your fucking head off and murdering your family and raping your wife. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to worry about is, I have to get up for work. I can't afford a Starbucks today, or whatever the fuck the issue is. And this is what's fucking driving me nuts, is that this rise in mental health is from this narcissist perspective of me, fucking me.
Okay.
And if people would just stop worrying about their fucking selves, step out of your fucking selves, start helping other people maybe, that's where joy comes from, is when you start to step out of yourself and focus on other people. But you're focused so much on yourself and all your problems when you don't realize how good you probably really have it.
Okay, so I think you're right. Here's, all right.
Sorry, buddy.
No. So this is just a position of perspective, right? But remember when I said that their position is, come on, man, come here, shake. Come on, cool. That a lot of people's arguments is we're progressing. We want to move civilization to a point like this, not like where it is now, right? We're real base, right? We're basic right now. We're real baser in our instincts. We need to be less that. Well, there's a reason why it seems so me focused, and it'll make sense to you, and you'll probably get it. Which is why I asked, what's the kernel of truth in that whole position where you were like, hey, you should be focused on you, right? What is a good argument for why somebody should be doing that? Everybody ought to be doing that and make it a priority. All right, so when you're on an airplane, they tell you when you're there with kids and the air things come down, first you put yours over your face and then you put yours over your kid's face. And I remember saying, hey man, that's dumb. I'm going to cover my kid's face first. I'm the parent and I'm going to cover my kid's face first. And that's stupid to me. Don't cover yourself, you cover your kid. And they said, okay, but what if you pass out trying to do that?
Is he good? Uh-oh.
Capone. Side.
He was getting a little horny there for a second. He was good for a second, then he got a little clingy. I hear you. I'm just, bro.
But so you get the concept there, right? It's not a far out concept, but it gets even more common than that. When somebody has a breakup or a divorce, one of the arguments, or one of the positions is, after that, you should not just have a rebound or just jump into the arms of someone else and start another long-term relationship.
Agreed.
Right? What you have to do is you have to work on yourself. You have to fix yourself. You have to heal, and then you have to grow, right? And so you need to take time to do that, and that's me time. You need to fix yourself so that when you go to the next relationship, you don't bring these problems to it, right? You don't bring whatever your addition to what caused what led to all of this, not caused, but what led to this position here. Whatever your contribution to that is, you got to fix that, right? Or whatever reaction that you had to that, or whatever that did to you, you got to work on that and fix that, right? So in this country, self-care has a stigma, like crazy and all that. Like, nobody wants to be seen as the crazy person. It's not like a cool spot to be. So we stigmatize a lot of health care, like psychological care, like emotional care. And so maybe the next step is doing this whole, we need to work on ourselves so that when we interact with others, we're not bringing our bullshit to these interactions. I mean, we haven't done that yet, have we? And maybe it's not a bad idea to do it. I don't know. Maybe it's obvious that motherfuckers will take it too far. Maybe it was a dumb idea. Maybe it was an idea that sounded good, but it's kind of stupid. I don't know.
I just think in a way.
But you see the concept?
I see it. I just feel like, from my perspective, it opens up a lane to weakness. I feel like instead of learning
Unintended consequences.
I feel like instead of learning how to deal with things, because look, life ain't all sunshine and rainbows, bro, right? So, I mean, I don't know. I get it. I've talked to therapists before, bro. I've got it. I had to when I had a heroin problem. I'm talking to a therapist who's never done fucking heroin. Okay, that's a problem. Okay,
Yeah. What the
you're
fuck do
trying
they
to
know?
you're trying to get information from someone who's never done what the fuck you've done before, right? So how do they can help? They can give you all the little book knowledge they have, but they've never been through any fucking.
Capone. Stop.
But they've never been through anything that's anything you've been through. You know, they can say the nice words and all the psychology bullshit and all that.
What do they know?
But what do they truly know if they haven't been down that road? You know what I'm saying? It's easy to say it from an outside looking in, but this is my thing though. I just.
Huh.
I get too fucking ranty and I forget fucking time.
Oh. So, whenever you finish with those.
Oh, I'm allowed to borrow those?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was about to figure out how I was gonna buy them. I was
No,
trying to figure out where I was
got
gonna buy them
NoBull
from.
Card. We'll go get them on my card. You pay, but we'll give me we'll use my card for the discount so I can get the points.
At where? Barnes and Noble?
Barnes and Noble, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I guess, bro. I'm afraid it's not as healthy as, I don't know. I feel like it might put us in ways of thinking that could put you into a mentality that's not healthy. It might seem like it is, but it might also weaken you.
Well, I think that is happening. I think and obviously, right? This isn't. It's a point that you're bringing up, and a lot of people bring it up, right? But I don't think anybody's missing that point. It's obvious that the reason why we can sit here and start bitching about the trauma we got when somebody made a look or action towards us that we internalized to be something harmful, even if it's not actually meant to be that from the person. We thought it like that, and it harmed us, and now we need to get help for that because that's real harm. The only reason why we have time to worry about shit like that is because we're not fighting for our lives. We're not fighting the elements. We're not fighting starvation. We're not fighting biology. We're not fighting viruses. We're not fighting natural disasters. We're not fighting a war, right? People in Ukraine right now aren't worried about unconscious bias, right? They got bigger fish to fry, and nobody's missing that fact, right? Even the people that are doing the thing, they're aware that the only reason why they're able to look at this and be concerned about this shit now is because they don't have to be concerned about all this other shit that everybody in the past always had to be concerned of. The people had it worse before them. The people before them had it even worse. The people before them had it even worse. We got it easy enough now that we're not worried about where we're gonna get drinkable water from that isn't gonna give us dysentery or some kind of bacteria that's gonna make us shit until we dehydrate to death.
Bro, just think about that. Just think about that. Waking up and be like, okay, where do I find water today?
Yeah.
Just that in general. Just that problem.
Yeah, nobody's
that
missing.
one fucking problem, bro. That one little thing. You ain't worried about what is my pronoun today.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like what the fuck? Where's the water?
But again, this is the argument that I hear them. This is the position I hear them arguing.
Okay, well, does
Why that's
comfort
the
bring
thing.
insanity? Does too much comfort bring insanity?
Does change bring discomfort? Yes. Could that be some of that's what's happening?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that just
Could
because
it
change doesn't mean
possibly
it could be good change.
a
It
little
could be
bit?
maybe we could change it to a bad direction.
Yeah, obviously that
You know, it
happens
could-
a lot. But also change in not a bad direction happens. That happens too.
If you think we're not going in a bad direction,
Okay. I think we're going in a lot of bad directions right now. We've talked about this shit. I'm on board with a whole lot of shit. But also, guess what we do now that we don't do now that we used to? We used to have kids working in coal mines when they were 8, right? And dusting up their lungs, by the time they're 12, right? And they were allowed to smoke cigarettes, and so that was supposed to fix it, right? That's what the ad said. Fix that miner's lung with camels. Right? We don't do shit like that no more. We don't do a lot of shit anymore. And better angels of our nature, dude. There's images of the torture devices, the medieval torture devices that used to get used on little kids, right? They would like pull out their fingernails. We don't do shit like that to each other anymore either. We keep getting better and better. We treat each other better.
But I feel like that needs to be understood.
That's what I'm saying. Their position is, we don't have to worry about that now. Now we get to focus on this shit we never got to in our past.
That's what I'm saying is that I feel like we need to approach... Man, I don't even know if that's right, because I already think crazy things about other elements of life.
Yeah, and I said they, and I should have said some folks.
Because to be honest, I think all kinds of other sinister shit's going on too. So that kind of invalidates my other thoughts anyway.
Well, and you know,
because I think we're just leading to a fucking path of destruction anyway. So that's just already my thought. So
but here's the thing: is I don't think it's going to get that bad. Here's why I don't think it's going to get that bad, right? Because so I get what you're saying, right? The idiocracy, our fucking freeways will fall apart and cars will be driving off the edge because who the fuck is the planner? The planner's a goddamn idiot. The architects are idiots, right? I'm not on board with that. I think before it gets to that point, civilizations, I think operate a lot like muscles, bro. There's muscle memory, right? Civilizations don't just it's not the birth rate that makes them grow, right? Nevada didn't get its size because every two individuals had 2.3 kids, right? That's not how Nevada got to be the way that it is. One, society learned how to keep people alive longer, right? So you need that in there. So you had to have people healthy enough to live long enough to have more kids. So that your society grows with that. So it has to grow with medication, with attention to the individual, right? And then it grows better with education. So motherfuckers, it's better to teach people stuff than it is to keep your knowledge a secret, right? So you need that in societies. Societies don't. When you see societies develop, no society just jumps in like that. These are things that happen over time organically, right? This is how societies grow. And I don't think we're a society that's gonna fall right now. We're not fucking Rome, right? That's we're at the cusp of fucking detonating, and then what's gonna be left will fucking Russia will come in here and take over this land, and we'll all be Russian, or China will, something like that. There's no way, bro. I don't think it's ever going to get to that point, because there's enough people that are smart enough to work the system. Worst case scenario, they just fucking take advantage of the useful idiots and can dupe more of our labor out of us, to where we're basically just fucking working for the man, and we have less access to anything, right? But I think that when it starts getting too hard, motherfuckers bounce back. And societies, you see them when they grow, it's not a constant upward inclination. It's peaks and valleys. So they hit these humps, and they're like, they have a small crash. That's that part that makes them tougher. And once they hit the bottom, they're climbing up because they're tougher from it. But then once they get to a certain point, they get weaker. And so it's the thing you're talking about, but it still moves up. It happens, but there's still gains upwards. So we're in that soft
Hard-
moment.
Hard men make soft times. Soft times make soft men, right?
Yeah.
Soft men make
hard
hard times. Hard times make hard men.
Yeah. So I think we're coming to that point, but that
like-
point isn't a point that our society's going to crash and that's what's going to make everybody hard. It's just we'll be in a bad economic state, right? We'll have a fucking we'll have a job collapse or
Yeah,
a
like
recession or
trades.
something.
Like I'm even thinking about that too. Is like who's running out trying to be, a carpenter, a fucking engineer, all that shit nowadays, in younger generations. It's all, I'm going to be fucking Twitch star and fucking influencer,
Yeah.
you know?
And then they won't be able to do any of that.
It almost makes me feel like if I weighed it out, maybe I won't be so bad.
Dude, that's why I'm right now, all this fucking printing up all this money, I know it affects a lot of aspects of my life, but it doesn't affect my two biggest ones. All right? Because I have a mortgage, the cost of living, my biggest bill, my biggest chunk of change goes to keep the roof over the head. Well, I'm locked in because of my mortgage. So the more the more they have to pay me because of the inflation, the less of a chunk of my total monthly income I have to put towards my mortgage, and I don't have to pay for a vehicle, so like that's fucking dope, right? We're supposed to. So the contract says we're looking at $3 or $2 every 3 years, right? For a raise. That's
How much?
I thought it was $2 every 3 years, or every year for the next 3 years. And a lot of that will probably go on our pension, or our medical. I hope it doesn't go to our medical.
The fucked up thing, bro, is I don't
hope
know.
it doesn't go to our medical.
The fucked up thing is I don't know how any of that shit works. I don't know when you get your retirement. I don't know none of that. I don't even know.
We should go check that out.
I don't know. Well, the thing was, Masa hit me up for the meeting. I didn't go. I was tired, bro. I was chopping. That was that day I chopped all that fucking mud. I didn't want to go. I do want to start going to the meetings. I think we should, if it's our deal, then I guess we should, right?
Okay.
I mean, I heard like 8 people went one time. It's like, well, then what the fuck,
Yeah. How are we gonna get mad that we didn't get what we wanted when we got with those 8 people?
To be honest, I didn't fucking know. I didn't know this shit was going on. I didn't know anything,
Yeah, but how hard are you trying to find out?
Well, don't you think?
I don't know calculus.
Well, don't
because
you
I
think
never read a
motherfuckers should be
calculus
coming out to the job site and saying, "Hey, union guys, like, shouldn't we have someone coming? Like, what the fuck? What
There's
are they
a
all doing?"
newsletter.
Fuck the newsletter. There should be a
dude
dude once a week that comes out every fucking job site.
Okay.
Checks on the fucking guys. What's up, fellas? What's up? What are you doing? Like, what the fuck?
You can't be this internally inconsistent.
What are you talking about internally inconsistent?
Okay, how much effort are you putting into finding these things out?
I saw a dude once.
They send you a
My whole
calendar.
time-
They send you a calendar in the mail that tells you.
And
when
they have
they're
an
having,
app that doesn't work right. It's fucking 2022 and the app's dog shit.
Okay, but shouldn't you?
I spend
How
$300 a year and 20 something, whatever the fuck else out of my check. I can't get an app that works right in 2022.
Okay, but how hard is it?
It doesn't
to
tell
find
me
out?
shit. Oh, sorry, not available right now for a whole year.
Okay, but
like,
you
what are
gotta-
you working on it?
But you
What are
gotta take
doing?
some personal responsibility. How hard is it for you to find out when meetings are? It's not hard.
Okay, I know when they are now, but it's like, okay, but it's.
It would be easier if they did that, but I don't want them holding my hand. I'm a goddamn adult.
Okay,
I don't need somebody to say.
Okay, so this is what goes
hey,
back to our soft ass generation bullshit
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
I don't want to say. I don't want them to say, "Hey Clay, hey buddy, hey, you gotta
I
right
want
like
that.
I'm a little kid.
I want that.
And I gotta take my
I want
medicine,
that.
and I'm in school, and the nurse has.
I want that.
I don't
That's
know.
what
I'm
I
an
want.
adult.
Hey, Jason, come on, buddy.
No,
It's time
I'm an
for
adult,
it's
man.
time
Look, if we're gonna talk about people being soft because of soft times, this is one of those.
Okay,
moments.
fine. So
this is one of those moments,
okay,
man. You
so when
cannot
we
be
go,
mad about it.
okay,
You gotta
asshole.
suck it up.
So when we go, okay, before you put me in a choke lock, okay, before we go, okay, we're gonna go. So that's gonna be a thing we start doing.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we got to the whole trade thing. I think it was because of
I know, man, because I'm thinking I'll do it, but now I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta do that shit.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Well, no, because I was talking about, I was like, I don't know. You obviously know, right? When can you retire?
Dude, I don't know that.
Well, here's the thing: is that you've already invested your years, right? You've
I'm
invested
fully
your.
vested.
You've invested. Oh, you're full vested now.
I'm full vested, yo.
How many years is full vested?
I'm 25.
25. Oh my! Can you imagine if I stayed in? What the fucked up thing is too is that those years I don't think count. It was at least 3, I think.
What?
3 years. The first 3, my
Oh.
heroin years. I don't think those count because of the hiatus.
Did you pay into your union dues? Did you get your hours?
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
you didn't get the hours though, the working hours, because you got to get all of that, bro.
oh, you mean the hours in between, the hours in between that time and now? I'm not talking about having those years on my. I'm just talking about those 3 years I was working.
Yeah.
Like,
Those counted.
should I still get those?
Yeah. Why
I mean,
shouldn't
I'm
you?
not counting the years I was gone,
Why,
obviously,
why wouldn't you?
because I'd be like, oh, you've been gone fucking however
So?
long, dude. Sorry, dude.
So that means your fucking bank account doesn't fucking doesn't stay there anymore.
I don't
No,
know,
it
dude,
stays
but
there.
this is where I'm coming to is I don't really know how to progress to find out I don't know what we pay into. I don't know what does our money go to. I don't know what anything looks like.
I just got a letter. I just got the letter. $18 million. And then it goes to they just
Because
you don't read them, bro.
I hate reading. I think my last book I read was Green Eggs and Ham. No, the reason why I'm asking is because I think it's kind of cool your dog's laying like this by me, right? That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but because I remember when I got a dispatch, it pretty much showed like 50 something an hour, but then it showed the breakdown.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm curious of. Okay, well then what the fuck? There's got to be perks, right? Like we're working towards something, right?
God damn it.
This is gonna be my next mission: is figuring out what the fuck's going on in our union
Bro.
before I run for president.
Hey, what if we went to that cool? What if we went to that Cool Cat Spy Shop, right? And grabbed those glasses that you can record with. They have like glasses, little pins, right?
Glasses that look like you shouldn't be wearing them.
No, a couple of them look like actual glasses. Some of them you can absolutely see the pinhole camera.
Can I pay him?
Yeah, just don't do it fast. I do it fast you can.
Hey, buddy.
Excuse me.
Good boy. Man, he just wants to chill.
Good pump. Good boy.
Good boy.
He
I didn't
just
like
looked
that
at
look.
me.
I didn't like that
I
look.
didn't either, so it looked like I bugged him. He just wanted to lay on my feet and not be bugged.
Yeah, remember what I told you? One of the
That's
two
why I
things
stopped.
when
Yeah.
they look away,
That's why I stopped.
or when he just stares.
That's why I stopped. I was like, all right. That's why I didn't put my hand up.
Oh man! And the lady he bit.
I get it though, bro. I know not to fuck with them when you don't fuck with them. I love dogs though, but I know you gotta be fucking patient, man.
Hey, but look! It didn't take very long before I could take him out of his kennel.
That's fine. I mean, because I usually do well with them. I just know that they're a different breed, man. Nothing against them. I just know they're a different breed, and you gotta be cool, bro.
Plus,
you
he
can't
didn't
fuck
come.
up around them, bro.
Well, he didn't come from he didn't have the best start.
Oh, okay.
Right. He's just a motherfucker that needs a little bit of time, a little bit of work.
I
He'll
get
be
it, bro.
alright.
I'm all for it, dude. Nothing against it. I'm all for it. I just know, you just gotta watch your step.
Look at
That's
that.
it. You just gotta watch your step.
He's a lovely dog.
I understand the boundaries. I get it, dude. But it makes me think, like, I would love to have one maybe one day, but I don't know if I understand how to take care of them properly.
I'm trying to learn that.
I understand how to take care of, like, my little dogs, but I feel like you gotta kind of have a different mentality with a pit.
So
they don't over dominate you and because I feel like some of the things that he does, I might have took as aggression if he was mine.
Yeah.
So I might have been, confused. So, but the things I saw you do with him, the wrestling with him.
Yeah.
But some of the times, like even when your son picked him up and he was growling like that, I might have thought he was serious, like, oh, don't fuck with me. So that's things I would need to learn,
Yeah.
like with a pit. But that's what I'm saying, bro. I'd want to be a responsible owner. That's why I'm not even ready for a dog like that right now.
Oh, come on. And and like I said, because he had such a shitty fucking start, man. He's been a lot of extra work, and I started from a position of total ignorance, right? So I had I wasn't in the best place to take him, right? I wasn't the best motherfucker that he should have been around. There's way more qualified people or knowledgeable people or people with just a better, I don't know.
Well, I'll say this.
environment.
I've never seen anyone be able to do jujitsu with their dog. So that's got to say something.
Oh, no. I
haven't
showed
seen
you a couple
anyone.
of the things.
I've never seen anyone do jujitsu with their dog. And I saw it today for the first time.
Oh, I showed you a couple of the things. Yeah, he's
So, to be honest with you, it almost seems like, do you have any other past knowledge in, like, dogs, like training dogs?
Nope.
Or you're just
Dude,
fucking...
we taught him to backflip.
Or are you just rolling with it?
No,
You're not looking up videos, nothing. You're just going with your instincts.
First I took a class when I first got him. Capone. Hey,
Oh, you did take a class.
stop.
I need to take a class.
So
bro.
the
That's
first
what
thing I
need to
did.
do.
What is it? He's gonna get Zach. Capone, go home. Go.
It's
Go
on
home.
him, dude.
No, the zapper for it.
remote.
Go home.
It's probably in the kitchen.
Go home. Hey, go. Go home.
See, that's the thing I need to get over too. I don't understand the kennel, bro. Like it fucks with me.
No, yeah, he actually dogs like
See,
that,
and
man.
I've heard that, and I don't. It fucks with me though, because
It's
I'm
a
like,
safe space.
I've seen someone like, I've seen a guy. I don't even know if this is right though. But he like keeps his dog in the fucking kennel all day when he's at work, and I'm like, I don't know. It just feels weird. But maybe it's just because I'm looking at it differently.
Safe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I had to keep him when I first got him. I had to keep him because he would eat into the
So,
doors.
so you had the experience of being at work. See, I just don't. It's
Yeah.
because I don't have the knowledge of the kennel. I don't have the kennel knowledge of, or the what do you call it? The psychology behind the kennel or
Yeah.
whatever. It's because I don't think I understand it. That's why.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to do it because, like I said, they're comfortable in it. They like being in
Okay, well, I guess
a
that makes
confined
sense.
space.
Yeah.
But not all day.
Yeah, that's. But I mean,
Like if I yell
I'm a
at him,
sucker, bro. Like
if I discipline him, he'll get sad and he'll go in there. but that doesn't mean it's cool to keep him in there all day. But I didn't have a choice because he wasn't housebroken. He didn't have any social skills. So like when you got home, he would try to bite your face because he was happy. If he was nervous, he'd bite your face. If you were playing with him, he'd bite your face. If he was angry, he'd bite your face. And then he'd eat furniture and clothes.
because he does seem kind of trained in a way.
Because I trained him.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying is you not really having. Well, I guess you said you took a class.
Well, so yeah, I took him to. So when I first got him, he didn't have. He said no social skills, nothing. He didn't know any commands. And so I took him to Camp Bow Wow for that 6-week course that they had. It was dope. But that helped like to teach him commands. Sit. I call him to me, shit like that. But that doesn't teach him how not to freak out and want to bite somebody in the face.
So, what do you say? Side? What do you say?
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, when I want him here,
That's
side.
That's his command.
And to slap the side of the hip. Yeah, they need a vocal command and a sign language, a sign command. So like sit is like this.
Yeah.
Lay down is when you touch the ground.
One dream.
Hey, no. Hey, stay.
One dream I have is like having. That's cool.
Go get him.
There might be someone down there, dude. Don't do that.
Go.
Uh-oh. I feel sorry if anyone's down there. That shouldn't be. No, my dream, because I've always had rescue dogs.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. My dream is to have, a big dog of a sort. I haven't picked yet. But, a large dog, pit, Labrador or something, as a puppy, raise it, train 100%. Like, I want to do the whole deal. The whole deal. I don't know which one yet. I haven't pinpointed.
Yeah.
Labrador would be dope. But then fully train and I want to do the whole deal. But that's my dream. But I need to be in a house first with a yard. I can't do that to dogs in an apartment again. So I got little dogs, which is fine, but still, it's still not even good for them.
No, little dogs are fine like that, man.
Yeah, but
what natural environment do little dogs have? They don't have a natural environment,
but they still got that wolf
There's no
shit,
island with chihuahuas.
You know what I fucking mean, though, bro? Like, it'd be nice to have a backyard they could run around whenever they want. They don't have to wait for me to take them out every fucking 3-4 times a day outside. Like, it'd be nice for them to have an outside they can run around and not have to sniff 30,000 different dogs piss every damn day in their area. Like,
I love that.
Okay, but you know what I fucking mean.
No, I know. I would like.
And
I wish I had a large yard.
I want a
for Capone to run
bonfire,
around
and I
on.
want a fucking fire pit, and I want to fucking chill.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish Capone could go out. Where, like, if he had to go pee, he'd just go outside. Right, I had a big yard with a fence.
Yeah, that's what I want.
He would just be out there all day, running around looking for things to bark at. Like, literally, he would do it all day. That's all he used to do before.
Yeah.
He was just outside all day, just running around, barking at shit, trying to bite it in the face. Right. Obviously, they didn't bring him inside because he wasn't housebroken at all. He didn't have any social skills. And then he had bite marks. That's the scars on his shoulder. The fuck, I got him with a drain tube and stitches.
So you don't know anything about your retirement, huh? When can you pull?
Not
But you're
exactly
maxed
sure.
out, right? You got your max of what you will get when you can retire.
When I can retire, but you will not get that if you don't take it out. If you take it out before that time.
But what is that time? Or do you not know yet?
I do not know.
And then, but the only thing is that that's supposed to stack on top with your Social Security, right?
Yep.
So then you should have, that's at least income for when you're not working.
But you get two pensions. You get one from your local and one from your international.
Oh, really?
You know
That's
that?
cool. Yeah, I think eventually I need to sit down with like a representative and, talk about the old times and the middle and just get everything situated, Because I don't even think it shows anything's vested right now or whatever. But I'm on all my dues. Ever since I've been back, I've been paying my year. Not back in the day, I used to do month to month, not obviously. But now I do my full years, Yeah. So, yeah, man, I just like to know because maybe it's just best bet is just to keep my nose down and do that. I'm just scared to get beat up, You know what I'm saying? I'm scared to get fucked up,
Oh, yeah, because that's not going to happen all by itself.
Well, I know
It's going to happen organically, motherfucker.
No, I know. It's just the shit we do, bro, is next level.
I know.
It's not normal. I mean,
bro, the air's probably going to kill us.
Not
It'll
normal,
be
but I
the
mean,
air.
compared to what a lot of fucking people do, bro, that's a grind. It's It's a lot of shit to your body. We're doing.
Well, first of all, a lot of times it's a hostile environment because there's no AC. We live in the desert.
Jesus
right?
Christ.
So during the summertime in those places, it's a hostile
These
environment.
bathrooms this past 3 weeks have been brutal for these
Right,
guys,
using a porta potty that's just a big plastic box with blue chemicals with a pile of doo-doo and a bunch of pee in it that's been sitting out in the sun. There's no air conditioner in that. It's just a hot box that's been sitting in the sun all day. Like direct sunlight.
We're
on that
literally
shit.
still in the Wild Wild West. When we both-
It's an outhouse, bro. It's even worse than an outhouse. At least the outhouse was fucking wood.
I
You got
literally
actual
feel like
shade in
we're.
there.
I mean, even though we technically make good money, I still feel like we're the bottom of society.
Bro, the air. Those particulates that you see whenever you get light
Yeah.
shining through, or you turn on a laser and you can just see it. Like it's a fucking Stallone movie, and all the smoke going through it. Shit, that's not smoke. That's particulates. That's fucking cementous particulates from either demolition or some kind of product when they do the monocoat or when we're mixing our shit, when they're sweeping floors, like all that shit, right? You're breathing that in. You're breathing the fucking the particulates from the installation, right? You're breathing all of that. We're breathing fucking hot trash, and that's what's gonna kill us early. That's why most of us die from fucking like emphysema 2 years after we retire. It's the air that's gonna kill us. They're all worried about us fucking hurting our fingers so we don't have to go to the hospital and get stitches and the insurance has to pay, or getting an eye injury and the insurance has to pay. Those are like the two really common injuries, is hand and eye. We're worried about that because that happens so often. But the big thing that we should be worried about is what the fuck are we breathing?
What mean you're gonna run for office?
Oh no, that's not a position I want to be in.
Me and you together.
Oh, I won't. That is not a position I
We're
want to be in.
gonna
Man.
swing this whole motherfucker.
All right, we'll
around.
fucking kill it.
We'll kill it. Hey, no, but I had a. I thought I had a sweet idea. Is that I feel like our union should either expand with a gym and or our union membership partners with the gym, we get free gym membership to a gym or whatever.
So how does
whatever
the gym pay for itself?
Well, I feel like the money's in there somewhere, you know. I think the money's in there. It's just, you know, it's all pushed around in bad areas.
Yeah.
Know? It's just reevaluating everything we're spending money on.
Yeah, so they're going to have to take less money for themselves and pay for this thing.
Well, this thing.
Or
it's
charge
called,
us more to pay for this thing.
Or it's called longevity of life and keeping people healthy so they can actually enjoy some of their retirement after they die and get more checks.
Yeah, it would be nice if they did that, but what'll probably end up happening if they did would be they would charge. We would have to pay for it, and then they would just charge us enough that they could put a little nickel in their pockets.
You don't think there's enough money in the union running around right now that it couldn't happen?
Do I think that that's there?
You don't think there's?
Sure,
you don't think
it's there.
You don't think
Probably
it's there?
It's probably there.
You don't
Do
think?
I think they're going to?
You
do
don't
I
think
think
our
anybody's
union?
going to give up
You
that
don't
much
think
money?
you don't think our union could partner with like the Purple Gym?
Yeah.
You don't think our gym could partner with the Purple Gym?
Yep.
You don't think that's possible?
Yeah.
The shittiest gym, but it's possible because it's the most accessible.
Yeah, they absolutely could. Do I
Yeah,
think they're
dude,
going to
imagine all
come
the
out
guys
of
that-
pocket and pay for that instead of
I'm just
putting that
saying
in their own
suggestions.
pocket?
What's the point of being in a union if you're not going to come up with ideas?
I mean, that'd be dope.
Imagine our union, and then imagine people who are health experts, trainers, nutritionists, donating their time because people are looking for them. Like, hey, we have a union. Do you want to donate your time to our union because we don't have a fucking high living rate after we're done working in our trade? We're trying to get people healthier in our fucking trade. Do you want to maybe donate some time at this gym that we're building or whatever, or spend time with these guys to teach them nutrition, workout things to keep their backs healthy, keep them in shape when they can't fucking work because they're getting fucking workman's comp because they fucking hurt something. Some shit to help them get back into it, all kinds of shit. Keep us healthy, strong, fucking keep our fucking trade strong, healthy, fucking. No one in our trade has an ass. All of our fucking pants sag. Oh, besides you got a good butt. But everyone in our trade has no ass. Okay?
It's super common. It's super common.
But that's our trade. The no ass trade.
Andrew has an ass?
But no one fucking works out in our trade, and we're all dying because no one's healthy. So that's obviously one thing that needs to change in our trade. So I feel like that's a good idea because that would greatly increase the longevity of life of our union brothers.
Yeah. I probably
imagine cool ass gym shirts and fucking buff ass tile setter with a fucking trowel with big guns.
Oh, we're gonna be wearing those
fucking local 13 with muscles, fucking with a trowel lifting weight. Like, come on. Like, I'm trying to think of shit here,
For some reason, I got the 80s tough guy, the 80s buff guy.
Well,
with the Gold's Gym spaghetti strap fucking tank.
Exactly.
And then the pants with the sponges on the bottom.
All of it, bro. The fucking... all the protein shakes are fucking, the fucking left-handed cutting board, the fucking tile stretcher shake, the fucking all that shit, bro. Come on, bro. We're trying to make our guys healthy. It's a brotherhood, right? Everyone dies 5 years after retiring. I'm trying to make everyone healthy. Is that a bad thing?
No, ask Rich about it. I like Rich Crawford, man.
Should be about healthy nowadays, right?
Yeah, but again, that's selfish. Thinking about yourself.
Am I thinking about myself or am I thinking about everyone else?
Well, when you're talking about health, about
I know
going
how
to the gym and working out, you're
healthy,
thinking about
but
yourself.
how about the people that are fucking work with us?
Okay, are you telling other people that they should
We
be
know
healthy?
how to keep healthy for the most part.
You do. Actually, why am I even asking you to
That's
do
what
that?
I'm saying. But I'm
You
saying,
do that all the time.
but how many of our people in our trade know? The majority don't. Mexican lifestyle, bro. You know what it is. It's not racist. I'm just saying, bro. It's, they work hard, work their asses off, eat a lot, and a lot of them drink a lot.
Bro, we had Foreman.
it's a fucking routine. What we got, but maybe I don't expect them to have knowledge how to keep themselves fucking healthy.
Bro, how many people on the job site eat those sandwiches from the convenience stores?
Exactly. Now imagine we just had a fucking squad of fucking dudes like, bro, we're going to the gym after work and we're gonna hit the. Oh, how do you get people in the union meetings? Oh, they go right after the gym.
Have them at the gym.
Oh, you just fucking quadrupled your attendance in
that
1 week.
That gym would look like a prison yard.
Good. Fucking good, dude. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Just throw together a prison yard.
Dude, if we make our squad stronger, healthier, more, we're gonna prolong the lives of everyone in the fucking trade.
Ah, man.
That's such a good thing. That should be the number one thing, is to keep everyone in the trade fucking healthy. Yeah. Healthy. Then you ain't gonna worry about it. Then you got longevity in the trade, so when you retire, you can fucking enjoy it.
How many people do you think are actually gonna go to a fucking...
When I talk like that, they'll be on board, and then I become president of the local 13.
All right, I'll vote.
and I write off the what do you call it, the coattails of my father.
Hey, whatever advantage. Oh my God! All right, okay, hold on. We're gonna hit the brakes real fast. We're gonna go to the left right now. Okay, let's talk about privilege. Let's talk about that. Okay. Oh my God!
I'm trying to do it for a better good, though.
No, but dude, if you rode those coattails, dope. Life ain't easy, and everybody's trying to get ahead. And whatever advantage you got, fucking use it.
Everyone seems to like them.
Dude,
So.
Your dad is dope, and if you can lean on your dad and fucking get a couple big old boosts, do it. Why aren't you doing it? Why, right? if I was fucking super athletic, if I was like Michael Jordan, why would I not do what Michael Jordan did? Right? Why would I not lean on that? If I was super funny, why wouldn't I just fucking be a comedian? Right? If I was super attractive, why would I not lean on my pretty privilege? Right? Lean on whatever you can to get ahead. All this talk right now, these motherfuckers are so stupid to me when they're like, check your privilege. What? I got privilege? Fuck yeah. Let's max that credit card out, man. I need to... we're all trying to get ahead in life. Why is it bad to take advantage of whatever it is that allows you to fucking get ahead? It's so bonkers to me. Everybody's supposed to be doing that already. We're all supposed to be doing exactly that.
I think it's fine if you're doing it for a greater good.
But if you're using it just supporting for personal your family.
I see that, but I mean, like, if you're just using it for selfish reasons.
Like what?
For selfish reasons.
Like going to a party?
I don't know.
Or just taking advantage of it, peak drug use Hunter Biden, right? Like, I don't want to shit on the dude for having a drug habit, right?
Well,
like,
tell me. I mean, I understand,
but he's on drugs and he's at these high end jobs. Like, it's
and he
obviously he only
shares
got
a bank account with his father, who's the president of the United States.
Yeah, and it's obviously the only reason why he got the jobs was because of who he knew, and then he ends up fucking putting video after video of crack out there or some shit like that. Like, come on, don't do that. But I don't want to knock him for going to his dad and be like, hey, Dad, man, I'm a little fucked up and I can't get a job. Can you give me a job?
I've been there. I've done it almost every time.
Dude, I would love to be able to do that. And I'm not knocking anybody that can do that. But it's like, if you've got that ability, at least show up to work, right?
But here's my thing.
Show up, you know?
How is that a privilege if you have to show up? You know what I'm saying? You still have to show up.
Yeah, because not everybody can just make a phone call and be like, yo, not everybody has that, right?
Yeah, you're right. I got that.
So, yeah, it is an advantage. But you know what, man? Yeah, why would you not use that? Use every advantage.
But
Life is hard.
We all got
blah,
different
blah, blah.
advantages, right? We're all looking at it from our own eyes.
We're not all equal anyway.
Yeah, we're not equal, so it's like everyone's got different advantages in different areas of life.
Well, and not only that, but everybody's in a different position in life.
Like,
right?
I couldn't just walk down the fucking Bronx at night. I don't have that privilege. I don't have that fucking right now. I couldn't do that, right?
Yeah, but you're also not like Yolanda, who was, a single mother with 3 kids, and the only time she can come to work is if she has somebody to watch her kids, and when she did, she couldn't come to work, right? I had that problem with CJ. I had that problem with Allie and Trent, right? That's even though I have the same physical ability as these other motherfuckers, I'm not showing up on those days, even though they are, because of my personal position, right? And that happens all the fucking time. That's also another factor on that shit, right?
Yeah.
So we're not even equal because of that shit. There's so many things that other people have privilege on in these certain aspects. Yeah, well, fucking cool, man. Lucky you. I don't see why people are fucking hating on that. Whatever privilege people think I have, all right, cool. Tell me how I could use that to not have a shitty life, because that seems like a good idea. Maybe I don't want to have a shitty life, and if you could give me some pointers on how to have a shitty life, if I could lean on those, I will. It's fucking stupid not to. Sorry, that was my tangent, bro. That fucking kills me.
No, I get you, bro. I get you.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. You're
I
not.
gotta be missing something.
You're not. I'm with you. I'm just trying to,
dude, if it's so basic.
No, it's not. It's just I'm trying, because when you talk, I'm also, things are connecting, dots are connecting too, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Because, it's hard to look at everything. It's hard to look at everything as one. You know what I'm saying? You kind of, sometimes you forget some things here and there. So when you talk, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I didn't really think of that. You know, that's the whole purpose of this, is to
Yeah.
kind of, you know, figure it all out, dude. You know, dude, there's a bunch of things tonight we talked about that I'm like, yeah, you know, maybe I'm wrong about that. You know, I'm very, you know, hard about shit, but I've really, especially like I talked about when I was at Circa, man. I don't know what the fuck I was on there, but I was on my routine, man, and like I almost had like a zero tolerance type of attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so routined at the moment. So I guess I expected that kind of, I don't know what the fuck I was on, dude. I don't know. It was just not a good headspace to be at, which is fine because I learned the lesson when that job was over. This past year has been a year of a slap in the face, pretty much. I feel like I'm dealing. I'm not saying I believe in karma, but I'm saying I feel like I'm dealing with the karma of that attitude from that job this whole year. Because I had like zero tolerance. Like if I saw a dude come in and maybe had a hangover or something, I would have been like, you know, I would have been all high and mighty, like, what the fuck? Like, dude, get your shit together. We got to work. Be here. Like, you know, I would have been like that, you know. And it's not. Because, dude, when, like I said, when that job was over and then my fucking routine got thrown upside down and I was doing different shifts and shit here and working here and over there, I saw how quickly how quickly your routine gets fucked up, how quickly you could gain other habits, how quickly just everything gets thrown upside down. You know what I'm saying? And I was very critical about things that maybe I should have just been more of a humble spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And instead of being like, oh, I'm at a good point in this strength routine and actually use that as a strength to be more humble towards others and help others instead of be more of a dick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I should have used that more to be, if I was that strong at that point, well, then I should have used that strength to help others who were being possibly weak at that moment, you know? That's the whole purpose, is to fill in the blanks for others, you know what I'm saying? We should be able to fill in the blanks for each other, you know?
Yeah.
Help
Yeah, I
each
get
other
that.
out, because, I mean, we're not always at this peak performance, and that's how I felt, dude. I was so on point.
Well, and you know what? And that's a concept that they teach in churches a lot. Is when you're on fire, you're supposed to be helping other people.
Yeah.
All right. So when you're on fire for the Lord, then that's when you're supposed to be admonishing other people, because you know you're in that spot to do that.
You got to keep learning, man. You know, it's just scary, dude. It's just scary to know how easy it was for me to fall into some weird line of thinking. You know, and I don't want to. I want to be, like Joe Rogan said. He heard it from someone else, but he said it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war, right? Meaning like, dude, like it's better to have the preparation of a warrior, but be in a garden.
No, absolutely.
Instead of just a gardener kicking in, and then there's a war going on. So, you know, I should have used that as an opportunity to realize the strength, but also try to make sure I'm being diligent about, you know, the weakness as well, and also trying to be more helpful, maybe. I think there's a lot of situations, bro. I could have been a better, you know, person, I guess.
Huh.
That whole job, and maybe even made the whole job experience even better if I just chose to do things a little bit differently.
But you know what, man? A lot of folks were kind of, they were taking advantage of Kobe, and so it was fine that somebody snapped him into attention. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, and people benefit from those types of short periods of hyper hypercorrection, right? It's like going to boot camp. People come out worse from boot camp. Most of the time, they come out better, right? Especially if they make it all the way through the end. And they come out better for the exact reason they're supposed to, because they got broken down and they got built better, right? And so it's not a bad thing to have to deal with, somebody riding your ass for a little bit. Yeah, it's not the fucking worst thing ever for us. Kind of, if you could deal with it, then it makes you better. Come on, man. If shit like that doesn't make you better, what kind of
I guess,
emotionally fit?
Let's put it this way. Instead of looking at it as a pity party for me right now, let me look at it this way. Look, that shit happened. I'm seeing things now. I I'm realizing some things and I'm trying to change it. Let's turn it into that.
I like that.
Okay? Because I feel like I'm slipping into a pity party. So let's do a fucking... That's what's happening right now.
I like
Okay?
that.
That's what's happening.
That's pretty dope.
Okay. Here you go. Look at me. Look at me. I'm so noble. Oh, shit.
That could be worse,
we're a
man.
weird creature.
How's Masa doing? Doesn't Masa mean snake?
Masa is that shit in fucking what are the Mexican fucking corn wrapped fucking tamales. That's the shit inside the tamales.
Man.
Masa, right?
Carlos said that it means a rattlesnake. He didn't want to call Masa a rattlesnake.
Oh, sorry, buddy. What's his name? Uh-oh. Good boy, buddy. I looked away.
Good boy.
This is what we do. We go to Google Translate. Google Translate. And then we put in English to... No, we do Spanish to English. Español to Inglés. Masa. Masa. Dough. Yeah, masa. Masa, misa, mole. Dough, bulk, body, lump, paste, volume, dollop. That's masa. Sorry, dude. What did I do that pissed you off? I'm sorry.
I still haven't found this fucking thing, man.
Check the kitchen.
Come on.
Yeah, that's that shit. No, it's funny because when I was in that Christian boot camp, this dude used to say, "Stop talking masa." That's what he used to say to me, bro. And it used to crack me up. I will tell you, bro, that's the only place that turned me around.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't the first rehab. I guess it takes 2.5 years to figure shit out or something.
Yeah, maybe it just takes Jasen 2.5 years. Maybe some people would take...
I didn't tell you about something that happened to me right there that is the only, I guess, paranormal experience I had.
Oh, man, I thought we were going to get into a sleepers discussion.
We can't, but I don't know. All I can tell you is what I think I went through. That's all I could tell you is what I think, and the best of my knowledge, how I can tell you the situation that happened.
Okay.
Because I know over time, you're good, dude. I know over time facts fucking get weird, and memories get a little weird. But when you're in a place like that, you're dealing with all kinds of walks of life, right? Homeless people, fucking, drug addicts, gang members, all kinds of shit. Corridor to people got to go there. So you're dealing with all kinds of walks of life and all kinds of shit people are dealing with. And I used to have this dude, bro, and he would flip the script sometimes. He would be shadow boxing in the air, and he would just be talking to himself, and he'd be like talking. He'd say, "Spiritual bullets, you talking to me? He's doing your witchcraft." He would look at you and just lock onto you and start talking like that. I know what you are doing to me. Spiritual bullets, you can't do. He's like this Hawaiian guy, right? But we were doing Psalms and Proverbs one night, right? For some weird reason, I ended up having to be his roommate in the dorm. And we were doing Psalms and Proverbs one night, which Psalms and Proverbs was at the end of our long-ass day of work therapy and all this shit at the Dream Center. We would all pull our chairs out after we were done doing study time and all that shit. We would pull our chairs out, sit in the hallway, and we would do Psalms and Proverbs. Now, Psalms and Proverbs was you pick one psalm for the Bible, and then whatever, because there's 31 proverbs and chapters in the Bible that you, whatever day of the month it was, we chose that chapter proverb. So one time, what's up, buddy? Is this good or bad?
Nah, it's good.
Oh, good boy.
He's gonna end up jumping up there.
Good boy. Is that a good thing?
Yeah, he's climbing up. I think he's tired of getting in trouble.
Good boy.
Capone, hey, come here, come here, come on.
Good boy, huh? Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy, huh?
Hey, Capone, stop. My bad, man.
It's okay.
At least he likes you.
Just as long as he doesn't kill me, I'm good.
Capone, hey.
So that's a good sign, huh?
Yeah.
Good boy, huh? Oh.
Yeah, you guys are good. Yeah. He's just gonna chill now.
Good boy. Never had a pit bull sit on me before. That's crazy. Good boy, huh?
Yeah,
But,
see, he's smiling. He's cool.
Yeah, good boy. But yeah, man. So we were doing Psalms and Proverbs, and we were all sitting in the hallway, and he all of a sudden just kicks back and looks at me, dude. And I swear to God, his eyes were black.
Capone.
And he did that. What's up, buddy? Good boy. It's kind of crazy knowing the power of this dog that's on me right now. It's kind of intense.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like almost having well, it's not like having a tiger, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
knowing like it's that any minute he wanted to snap, I'd be fucked. Like, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Bro, I just stick my fingers in his mouth. He kills
daddy.
things. He kills things by eating it to death.
I know, you're his dad.
Yeah, but it's just funny to think this animal has big sharp teeth because he eats things to death in the wild. Capone, hey. Like dogs were the only other animals besides humans that ran shit down. Hey. That ran shit down, right? So they were distance hunters, man. And they would just, every time the animals could run faster than it, but then they would get tired, and here come dogs, just like people. They just keep coming like zombies. And you just get so tired that you just lay there and they eat you alive. They're just too exhausted to fight anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we just stick our fingers in their mouths and shit like that. You just let it lick your face. Yeah, why is it not tasting you? Capone, hey, quit it. I don't know where his shocker is.
It's all good. As long as he's not going to kill me, I'm happy.
He's not.
As long as he's happy, I'm fine. I just don't want to piss him off. That's all.
No, he's oh, like he doesn't. Like I said, he doesn't like fire.
Oh, great. Let's piss him off on me now. That's a good idea.
You see what I'm saying? So you see the attention?
Yeah.
See, that's not a good look. see that focus? That's not good.
But bro, hey, I still want to chill, but maybe it's a good time to kind of end it. Just because I gotta pee again and all that, and I feel like we're
I gotta walk the dog.
cool. So we minus 5 minutes from the start, and maybe a few things in between, about 2.5 hours.
Is that what we did?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So.
Jesus Christ, man, that went fast.
But good talk, dude, and we'll dive into some more shit next time. But I'm trying to get in a good path because I think we want to start figuring some shit out. So
Hey, I think
we need to figure out a good map that we can have in a file that we both have access to, like a Google file or something that only me and you have access to that we share. You know, that'd be cool because then we could pull it up on our phones and then throw it up. You know. And then if anything changes, we both have the updated shit, you know. But all right, that's it. Episode 4, dude. What are you trying to talk about? Okay.
See, I got him all worked up. Now he's worked up.
Now he wants to kill me again. I'm not even staring him in his eyes.